Alright, 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 alright. We might be talking some progress. This is progress. That doesn't kill. Let's get it. New battle. Switch 2. You already know what it is. Hey, let's go, bro. Can I get the random music, bruh? Terra? Alright. Zarude Fairy. Okay. Zarude Fairy. Azu. Torrent. Smeargle. Smeargle these nuts all over your face. Garchomp. And Mandibuzz, eh? Alright, here we go. Obviously leading Uxie for Smeargle here. You can try and spore me if you want. I get the slow U-turn. Good luck, have fun, Marcel. I might get the fast U-turn. It depends on the thing here. Smeargle should outspeed me if it has any kind of speed. Let's see it. Drip. That's the Smeargle. There it is. There it is. There it is. So if he's faster, he's gonna try and spore or ceaseless. We U-turn either way. We just U-turn. U-turn, U-turn, U-turn. Break the sash. You have no ghost type for Great Tusk. You have nothing. You ain't got shit, brother. Let's see it. Hopefully you spore and I get the Lum out of the way so that I take... Oh, I'm faster. Okay, so you have no speed. No speed, eh? So that might be bad for a couple reasons. You might actually get a sleep that matters now. But low-key... What mon do I need the least? There's no... I need you for Chomp. I kind of need all my mons here. Just going you in case you ceaseless. Sport. Unlucky, so he's slow speed. Okay. Cool. Gonna hard swap again. And I think I'm just gonna go Great Tusk on the ceaseless. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Damn, so no speed, huh? If you had speed there, you outspeed me and you catch me on the Lum. Hopefully you misclick Spore. That would be so funny. That'd be so funny, bro. Let's see it. Yeah, that's I was hoping he would not have I was hoping he would have speed there. So that's unfortunate. So Keel is asleep. I mean, I got Roost on him, so he could potentially come back. Let's see it. Does withdraw, okay, but your chip is sashed. Your sash is chip. Your chip is shaps. Okay, so we got this thing. Okay, so now I just need to know how much I'm doing. Great Tusk versus Garchomp. You obviously have the Rough Skin. That's solid damage, not gonna lie to you. That's solid damage. I kind of like it. And that is if you're super defensive as well. I get super good damage. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Spinner. You might go for a Draco or something, but I am AV, so we'll see. Does withdraw, okay. You might go Azu. Black. Okay, so this thing, I need to check this damage right here. Good damage, Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet, okay. So that is 25, 30 something damage to a Mandibuzz. Yeah, that does sound correct. A little bit of a high roll on defensive Mandibuzz. D-E-F. Okay, so that probably means it's offensive Chomp. I think you're just going to U-turn. So I kind of just want to rapid spin for this, but at the same time, I don't think I can. Where would you go? you would go something depending on where I go. You could also go for a knockoff. In which case I could just go you. And get my rocks up, right? If it's a U-turn, it's a U-turn. It is what it is. U-turn's probably his best play. Let's hope he goes for a knockoff here. Toxic. Okay, that's fine. I have the lump, so that's fine by me. Cured of its poison. Huge. So now we get rocks up. I don't think you have much for rocks. Does Mandy get defog? You do get defog. He probably has defog. Roost. Okay. Fine by me. I'm just gonna yawn. So I have no item on Yuxi, no item. Just gonna yawn. If he U-turns, that's huge. If he defogs, that's huge. So it has Roost. Yeah, I get the yawn off, huge. Let's see what you do with it. Toxic, okay. So now we U-turn, right? Now I U-turn. PSN. Toxic Roost. Shown no other move so far. Toxic stalling in Gen 9 is crazy, my boy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, because I U-turn, and either you U-turn or you do something crazy. This Mandibuzz does not out. Yuxi goes first, but it is what it is. No crown, I think, is incredibly amazing to not bring. Like, how do you not bring crown in this matchup? I find it so crazy. Does withdraw to not get yawned, and I get the momentum on the U-turn and the rocks. I like that a lot. Nitro, that's someone new. We do get this thing, and it's no boots. Huge. No boots. I think that's offensive. So what do I do into you, brother? I could do a lot of stuff, a lot of nasty stuff. I could do that. I could go here and get a flame charge up, which would be incredible. I could go here as well. You might be AV, which you very well might be. How much do you do to Great Tusk? Tornadus, there you go. Bleak Wind does a lot, but he doesn't kill. He might kill. Yeah, there's rolls where he kills. I could go here as well. I could try and sleep this, burn a turn to sleep here. I don't hate that play. I think I need to go here and burn a turn to sleep, low-key. Just in case I wake up, a U-turn. I just feel like he goes Azu on the Chi-Yu. Does withdraw. Cold Brew. Is that Azu? No, it's this thing. No boots. Either. No boots. So now we go Sylveon, your Terra Fairy. That's fine. I can roar you out. I'm fully defensive. Should be fine. Even if you Sword Stance, I think I'm fine. Was that mandatory SLP1 out of the way? does Terra. Okay. So what do you do? SD? Are you banded? Let's see. It's a rude, right? So Fairy Terra. Knockoff. Okay. But I don't need this anymore. Don't need the Berry anymore. Maybe for Chomp. Maybe. I could Moonblast. There's a lot of things I can do. I think I'm gonna set up a Wish though. +2 Power Whip would hurt. Maybe I should have just roared it out. Questions. But that knockoff did 319. That knockoff did 19%, so I don't think you're max. I don't think you're attack investment at all. That does do a lot, but that's fine. Yeah, and now what do I want to do? Obviously that's Terra Blast. I think Power Whip might just kill. From 319 to 199. You did 30% with the Terra Blast. 30%. You are max attack indeed. Power Whip. 25% chance to kill. I kind of want to take that. Not gonna lie. Do I Moonblast? Yeah, I think I just Moonblast. I live that. No crate. I live that. Yeah. Cool. And I get a Moonblast here. Oh, that's tanky as shit. That has to be AV. AV. That is AV, my boy. So I'm just gonna Wish again. Very nice info here. $279. Terra Blast does not do a KO. That has to be AV. I'm 100% certain. That has to be AV. It said it did 30%. That's nowhere near 30%. Cool. U-turn. We get a Wish off. There's only so many things you can go here. Am I faster than a Smeargle? I'm not. I'm not faster than a Smeargle, but he can't sleep me, so I'm not really too worried about it. Not gonna lie. Do I need health on this? I need Wish to come here, so I'm just gonna Moonblast. Just gonna Moonblast. Ceaseless, that's fine. He doesn't have a Ghost type, so we can Rapid Spin this away later. That's Drip gone. Drip out. Smeargle out. That's kind of worth for me, not gonna lie, since I get this Wish off. And if it's Azu, I just Roar just because of Belly Drum stuff. Because that's AV Zarude as shit. So he probably calcs if he lives one now, and I'm gonna Roar him. Hey, Sylveon! Sylveon in the car, baby! Sylveon in the car, max defensive Sylveon in the car. Nitro, that's this thing, yeah. So I think I'm just going to... So how much do you do? Tornadoes. I'm pretty sure you're AV as well. Tornadoes, Therian, Max Bleak Wind. What about Hurricane? What about Sludge Bomb? Sludge Bomb does nothing. I think I'm just going to Wish again. Sludge Wave, yeah, there it is. Let's see if it does half. It does do half, but that's fine. It is Life Orb, okay. So now he has to predict what I switch out into. And there's a lot I can switch out into. But I obviously switch into my Spadef tank. Because I can Yawn you and I can U-turn and I can do all kinds of shenanigans. Bleak Wind. That does a lot, but the Wish comes through. Life Orb again. So now I kind of want to yawn in case you either stay in or you swap out. Either you stay in and take more life orb, or you swap out, right? So I'm just going to yawn. Yeah, U-turn. That does do a lot, but that's fine, because now you take actual damage from the next stealth rock you come into. And I yawn the next target, which means you might swap out again, which I love. Hey, Rox and Yuxi doing a lot here. The only thing is I have to try and get that Sylveon somehow. Right, so this Yuxi after... What about Zarude? So Zarude, max attack. If I have no item. It does have a couple rolls that kill. No, a lot of rolls that kill, actually. And if I'm at 175. 175. 50-50. I kind of want to sack this either way. There's not a lot of Spadef threats that I can switch into, and it's going to be hard to do stuff, so I'm just going to... Am I going to Psychic Noise? Or am I U-turning? I think I'm just U-turning in case you swap out. I want the momentum here. Keeping him on the rocks, and then we also got the Roar Sylveon for the Azu in case he wants to set up Belly Drum. He's shown very little setup from what he's usually having. Yeah, so he's U-turn pivoting a lot, which is why rocks are so nice to have, but now he also has spikes. I have to be careful about that. If he shows Azu, I cannot go and spin away the spikes. I have to put more pressure on him, like going Walking Wake and Electric Terra, something like that. There's Nitro again. Yeah, but I doubt you take, I doubt if I go Walking Wake right here. And Terra Electric, I doubt you're going to take anything, and then if you go Garchomp. Yeah. So this is kind of where I think Walking Wake comes in. Yeah. So I obviously have the Terra Electric for this Tornadus. He's at 50%, and I think Hydro Steam can kill him. Seems pretty offensive. So I think I will take my risks there, because that means if Garchomp comes in, I have to Draco anyway, right? I could also Sunny Day for the thing here. Tornadus does live a hit from this Therian Life Orb. Sludge Wave. I think I'm just gonna Draco. I think I'm just gonna Draco to switch into Chomp on the Terra Electric, because I want that Chomp out of here. If he goes Zarude, he goes Zarude. It doesn't really matter, because then I don't get the Spadef drops, right? Oh, you do let this go down. Cool. Torn out. Cool. That's very good for me. Very good for me. Very good for me. So -2. I wonder if Terra Electric puts any pressure on the Azumarill. It doesn't do that much. If you're non-AV, it does a lot. Not really. Not really. Okay. So I shouldn't have Draco then. I kind of gotta hope that Belly Drum Azu isn't, I kind of gotta hope that Belly Drum Azu isn't, that it's not a Belly Drum Azu. Oh, Lord. Because now I have nothing for it. I don't think I can switch this out now. Do I have something if he Belly Drums on the Switch? Restetro. Okay, so it's not, okay, cool. This is not what I... Okay. Walking Wake. Cool. So I'm at -2. But Garchomp is in. It still does quite a lot. I am going to go into my Sylveon just because that stops any Scale Shot shenanigans. And yes, he can kill me after, but I think I can handle it. Kind of huge, kind of huge, kind of huge. So we'll see what kind of... I want to see what kind of chomp you are. I also want to check if you're scarfed or whatever. I just have to be very careful about that Azu right now. Scale shot. Huge. And now the Sylveon, right? If this Garchomp is not... I have to be very careful here. If this Garchomp hasn't taken any damage, but if he has this Earthquake, does it kill if I'm at 129? It has a very high chance to. So is this what I want to sack or not? I think I need Uxie, right? I'm gonna try for a Wish. Just in case. It does EQ again. Okay. So that kills. Yeah. Sylveon is down. I could have gone Uxie there. But I feel like this is fine as well. This Chi-Yu, how much do you take from Earthquake? If you're Dark Terra, you take too much. So this is where I will go Tusk. And I will Rapid Spin. I need this gone. I need this gone. I live in EQ. Yeah, you do withdraw, right? Black again. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, but you're not boots. That's helmet. That's why. Huge. You can Toxic, you can do all sorts of stuff, really. I can also just go into my Kilo and try and get that second one out. I low-key think this is a better play. Because if you Toxic, I'm already Toxic. I can yawn and do some stuff, right? Roost makes sense. And this is where I yawn. Because that lets me actually pressure stuff while Sunny Daying with the Walking Wake. In which case, it's a complete 50-50 if I'm gonna terrestrialize or not with that. Does withdraw, which gives me a yawn. I like that. I don't hate that. Another round of this, yes. Does this Toxic kill me? Oh, it leaves me at 1, eh? That's so unfortunate, bro. Because now he can U-turn. I'm just gonna U-turn myself. Yeah, he does U-turn. But I get some nice rocks chip here, bro. I get some nice rocks chip here, low-key. And I want to see how much that Walking Wake in the sun Garchomp is. It's two-shotting, so if I get that position, that's really good for me. And I also have my Chi-Yu still. But he hasn't shown the Azu, which makes me a little scared. So I think that Azu might have it. I need Terra Electric Wake for it. And that gives me the suspicion that it's Scarf Chomp. So I might have to play like it is. So there it is. Scarf? Question mark? Yeah. So that sucks. I could try and break. But if I don't, I lose the game, right? I have the play ready. I am going to Terra Electric Terra Blast. I am. I could also Sunny Day. Because if you belly drum, Azu, if you belly drum, you can only ever Aqua Jet me. And if you're +6 and I'm Terra Electric, that kills, right? So I have to Terra Blast. I have to Terra Blast. Alright. Let's see it. Let's see it then. %12 chance to Oko. I don't have any priority. So if this doesn't kill... No, because I go first, so he can't belly drum, right? Even with Citrus, that's not enough. Because this has a chance to kill from this range. If you go Garchomp, I'm going to go into Kilowattrel. It does withdraw. Okay. Let's see it then. Cold Brew. That's not Garchomp. So this is a sack, yeah? And he knows I'm booster too. I like that this is a kill for me. Alright. We might be talking some progress. This is progress. That doesn't kill. I am faster though, aren't I? As a Zarude speed. Zarude hits if I'm no booster. Inactive. Yeah, I do outspeed. I do outspeed here. Which means we can go for Hydro Steam, right? Just a free Hydro Steam. Gonna go for Hydro Steam here. I am faster. Does kill. Zarude is out. So that's Azu that might set up. Really defensive Mandibuzz, and Terra Electric does a lot here, because this pretty much brings everything down to 50-50. And I have some stuff in the back still. At this point, like, I might just start going for damage with the Great Tusk on the Mandibuzz as well, but he might Toxic Stall me, so we'll see. Just gotta find the way to get that Sunny Day up, so I outspeed the Garchomp and can kill him. I might have to go for the sweetest predict of all time. My Terra Electric Terra Blast into his Garchomp, predicting him to swap out. We'll see. Either way, this is a great game. I'm not complaining about this. This is a great game. Uxie's dead. Because you pretty much have to go Garchomp here. You have to. In your Scarf. And if you go Dragon move... Garchomp with a dragon. Azu. You take even more, so now you're actually in Terra Blast range. What? Bro, now you're in Terra Blast range. Because you took another round of Stealth Rock. Because you took another round. So you're at 75%. So either you're Assault Vest right now or you die. Oh, that's AV. That's AV as shit. Liquidation. Let's see. I live. Yeah. We live. We live in. So that gives me some hope. It does give me some hope. I think I need this for Mandibuzz. I think I can sack Kilowattrel. Because I could also Sunny Day, right? But I don't want to. I'm going to go Kilowattrel here. This is an AV Azu. This is not a Belly Drum Azu. And that's all I needed to check. That's all I needed to check. Let's see if you're banded. You might even be banded. Withdraws, okay. Let's take another round of Stealth Rock. So I don't think I can do much here. Let's try and unthaw and go unsleep and go for Hurricane. I think you're Scarf. I'm willing to bet money on that you're Scarf. You would have not swapped in and used only one move like this if you're not Scarf. I'm 9 out of 10 is telling me, and I have to play like it's Scarf, I think. Hurricane? Oh, miss. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Skill shot. Okay, so you're not Scarf. But that should be fine. You're loaded. Okay, so you hit 5. You're loaded. Okay. Cool. But I don't think you... Alright, cool. So now we go Tusk. Because I don't think you kill. Don't think you kill, and I'm gonna Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner, Ice Spinner, Ice Spinner. Cool. If you're... Yeah, that has to be loaded. Cool. We might barely make it out. Sad that I missed that Hurricane. I needed that Hurricane damage. Because then I threatened the kill with this Ice Spinner. And now I have to make a complete 50-50 on whether or not what he does, right? That sucks. That sucks balls. That sucks balls and bajillions. That's what it does. But hey, now we can still win. That Azu is terribly chipped. And versus in the Zoomerol with Assault Vest. If I Terra Dark, I can't Terra Dark. It's Psychic is doing like 30%. So we'll see. Does withdraw into this? Yeah. So I don't think this kills. I don't think this kills. So is this where we go here and we Terra Blast? Or Sunny Day even. Could also Toxic. I think Tuska's run is use case though. Let's go for Ice Spinner again. High roll, crit, something? Yeah, barely not, right? But if you didn't roost, let's see. You might have Toxic, yeah. And that's huge for me for a couple reasons. Because now I can threaten to kill you. So now I have to be smart about what move I click. Because you might very well let this go. Because it dies on switching, right? So you're gonna let this go. So what you're hovering roost here. So I'm gonna Ice Spinner. Because you can't hard switch Garchomp in. You could hard switch Azu in, but then you take damage and rocks, which puts you in Chi range. And that should be able to let my Walking Wake win the game. So we'll see. It's a tough one. Yeah. So we do kill it here. And with the Rocky Helmet, I should die as well, which is huge. So you die first, which means you go into something first. Good job, Tusk. Good job, Tusk. Let's see it. If he's Scarfed... No, he's not Scarf Jump. He can't be. So I go here, I Psychic, and if I die, then I die, and then he Aqua Jets, and then I win the game. I think I have to go here. If you're Scarf Scale Shot, then it is what it is. I think you go Azu thinking I'm going Wake here. That's what I have to hope. Maybe even get a Flamethrower burn. Okay, so he did go Garchomp. That is unfortunate. So Scale Shot. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Is he Scale Shots here? Hopefully he misses, bro. Like, that's a misplay by me. If I go Wake, I have this. I can only Draco, though. Yeah, he's just gonna EQ. So, are you Scarf? Are you Scarf then? Scarf Scale Shot, which makes no sense to bring. So you just got lucky on those dice. I mean, my only play is to Electric Terra Blast here anyway, right? Because Draco kills and then I am -2 and then I don't kill Azu, which is... So my only play is to Terra Blast. Hope you switch out. It's my only play. Please switch out. That's my only play. You're not Scarf and you switch out here. That's my only play. I don't... If you're a Scarf, you just click EQ here. What are you thinking about, bro? Yeah. GG's to Marcel. There's nothing I can do there. You're not Scarf. Oh my days. Yeah, that's unfortunate, bro. I thought you were Speed on Smeargle, which instantly puts me at a disadvantage. Never drafting Sun again. Never drafting Sun again. GG's to Marcel, though. Oh, GG's. Thank you guys for watching. This has been your boy Soulblaze, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I choose to make. See you guys in the next episode. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Peace.